Whitey Show.
The Whitey Show, the Whitey Show.
Whitey Show.
I'm the review who loves to say son of a bitch. The same review who hates most Nintendo shit. I'm the one who calls games what they are. I even own the 360 and hate Gears of War. Guy who spends his money on games, fucking cards. Just a funny guy who became a YouTube star.
Well, the story here is basically the 4 different chapters you play through. You play as different characters in various different situations and settings, and I think that's really cool. You don't really get to know these characters because there's not too many cutscenes or interactive stories of them. Basically, they all just set up in different situations, such as a mail carrier or security guard or someone in the hospital and so on. So overall, the story is decent for having different settings and characters, but it really doesn't expand upon you running away from the Grudge creature. I would have to say it's probably the strongest part for the game. The Wii looks pretty damn good in this game, especially some of the areas. The Grudge creature, I really don't know her name, so I just call it Grudge creature, looks pretty damn detailed. The little boy is, well, a little crazy boy with black eyes. And, I mean, for the most part, the graphics are fine. I will say it's a little too dark for the game. Really, it is way too dark, and this flashlight is not strong enough. So if it was a little more lit up in some areas, it would have been better. But overall, the graphics for the Wii aren't bad at all, and the crazy Grudge bitch is so well detailed that you will be afraid when she, you know, starts crawling after you. Pretty good. The gameplay is mostly an interactive movie with a kind of a search and find design to it. Basically, throughout the level, you have to find keys and flashlights to keep yourself alive, and that's basically all the whole game consists of. And then a little quick time events such as pressing up and down, left and right, forward, or keeping the little X on the circle. Overall, there's not much more to this game. Find a key, open a door. Find a key, open the door, find another key, find a flashlight to keep you alive longer, and that's all there is to it. There really is nothing else. It's kind of a disappointment. You don't get any weapons, not that it would do anything to this crazy ass bitch, but in the end, the gameplay just kind of gets old after the first chapter. It's not bad because it does have this horror effect with you, and that you're basically fucked no matter what. You have no weapons, but since you move at a snail's pace, this is also another negative factor. You move very, very slow. I get that it's a horror game and I get it's trying to scare you, but you move so damn slow that when you're searching for this key without any horror elements like things popping out, it feels like it takes ages, and it's just way too slow for this game. Not to mention the controls are a little out of whack. Well, they work sometimes and you feel like, oh, this is no problem. A lot of the times when you're pressing like to look around, it just goes crazy. You press up, it goes all the way up. You press a little to the side, it goes all the way to the side. And sometimes when you're pushing all the way to the right side, it doesn't move at all. Nobody understands what's happening in this game, or at least I didn't when it comes to the controls. They just feel very unpolished and to be blunt, just fucking crap most of the time. So overall, the gameplay, while it's cool to have these pop-up horror elements happening, and you know, the whole chase scenes are really fun, everything else from the searching and moving at a snail's pace to having these wacky ass controls, basically the gameplay is below average. Well, it doesn't sound like I really loved this game, but I'm not going to lie, I did have some fun with it. I thought the scare moments were implanted pretty well, and they did give you a jump or at least a laugh when they tried to make it horror moment, and that works too, I guess. You always have to laugh at horror moments. But overall, I mean, the gameplay does what it wants you to do. It wants you to feel like you're in the movie, and I think it does succeed in most of that. It does feel like this Grudge woman will kill you and whatever, burp in your face and kill you. But like I said, the controls, the search and finding keys and all that, it gets annoying and boring, and I wish there was more to do. Not to mention the game is about 2 hours long, or maybe 2.5. It is a very short game. There's 4 chapters. Each chapter can take you anywhere from 15 to a half an hour, but I seriously doubt you'll play this game more than once. So really, this game is a super rental. Super, as in, if you buy this game, it is a waste of money unless you can find it cheaper than renting it. Overall, this game is a rent. It has some decent scare moments, and it makes you feel like you're in the Grudge, but it has too many problems to hold it back, and the length is just way too short.